Hey everyone, welcome to this first edition of Review Club. Bit of a strange one today. I got given a clipper that I'd never heard of. It's a company called Filler. I've done a bit of research, I've had a look online to see what I can find. And they're kind of an American, Italian, Spanish kind of consortium collab. So I'm not going to bore you with unboxing. I think we've seen enough unboxing over the years. Every single person does an unboxing. So there's a box and there's things inside the box, and I'll talk about them separately. What I want to be able to do is run through 5 key points of every clipper that I review. Number 1, performance. So we've got a clipper that boasts 11,000 RPM, a turbo magnetic motor. So we've all heard these terms, but what does it mean? We've tried these out in the salon, we've passed it from barber to barber, and it's certainly powerful, and it feels it. We always assume with power that we get more bulk removal, so we can use it on heavier, coarser hair. We found that given the blade and its power, that it's much more of an on-scalp type clipper, but it certainly is powerful. Our second one is build, quality and design. So you're probably wondering why this clipper surprised me. Got it delivered, took it out of the box, and as soon as I've kind of grabbed this clipper out of the box, I thought, oh, this is actually a lot nicer than I thought it was going to feel. The kind of pictures don't really do it justice. So we've got a carbon black DLC blade. So the premise of these blades is they stay sharper for longer. So in theory, this should last you a long time. It comes with 2 interchangeable covers and an arm that you can change. I mean, personally, this kind of see-through one is about my limitation in my personal preference of it. I think the neon ones actually look quite cool. I do like the idea that the arm is changeable. I think that gives people a really good option to customize it out of the box. It also has quite a low volume. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't particularly like noisy clippers. So this is a low volume clipper. Number 3 is battery life and charge time. So when we opened up the box, I suppose the thing that surprised me the most was it was just a USB cable. So the USB cable needs to be plugged in to a USB socket. I'm not particularly a massive fan of those. Obviously you're limited with a USB on how much power can be sent to the main clipper. It does, however, boast a 90-minute runtime. We haven't fully tested it in the shop, but we felt like it probably ran out a little bit too soon. But as long as you keep it on charge and on the stand, I'm supposed it'll be fine in between haircuts. Number 4, ease of use and versatility. So what we do have is a blade that is able to be zero gapped. It's obviously a flat blade, kind of what we call a fade blade, kind of across the industry. And obviously being zero gapped allows us to kind of get quite close with our fades. One thing that's actually quite interesting about this is the arm is actually customizable. So you can have the clicks, or you can have the lever move freestyle. So it's just kind of free flowing. Quite an interesting design really. It does come with magnetic guards. So 0.5 up to a 2, that's what you get in the box. I think that's exactly what this clipper would be used for. We found that any of the guards above a 3, 4, 5, it starts struggling. So it's no surprise really, as this is a fade blade and not a bulk blade. I was curious and thought I would try the wall clippers. They do fit. Definitely needs to be the metal ones. The plastic guard ones or the plastic clip ones aren't that suitable for it. They don't seem to hold on and grip as good. So what does this new entry brand clipper to the UK cost? The Veloster Filler. This clipper currently on the Solo website is retailing for £109 excluding VAT. So where do I think that sits in the price range? It's quite hard to find the clipper nowadays that's under £100, good value, feels good. And I think for an above entry clipper, this is a really good place to start. All us barbers nowadays like a little bit of longevity in our tools. So I'm going to come back to this after using it for 6-7 months and see how we get on. But for now, this is the filler Veloster. Didn't Hyundai make a Veloster?